Hello everyone, this is Natoya BDI79 and I wanted to share with you a card. It's not complete because I haven't put anything on the inside. It's just plain, but here is the front. And what I did was I did a similar card to the one I did for my grandmother. And this is the one I did for my grandmother. And but instead of doing the scallops, I wanted to do something more, subtle and not too girly. So what I did is I used the bracket edge. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get something to show the edge. And there you go. There it is, the bracket edge. And I really like that edge. And what I did was first I used some cardstock that came out of Bella Boutique stack, the one with the flocking, and I just used the striped sheet, and I just put some layered it with regular black cardstock on the top of it. And what I did was I took a page out of the what is that? It's one of the papers that I just bought. The Graphic 45 Well Groomed sheet out of the Very Romantic collection. And I just cut them and I distressed them with some black soot. And as you can see that it has some gold tones on it, and that is actually gold Rub and Buff that I did on both. I distressed both of them. And what I did for the top portion is going to be the masculine part. And what I did was I still took a coupled or married couple picture, and I layered it, I backed it with burlap. And I felt as though, the burlap was more masculine, so I did that. And what I did also was I went around it with a chain that I bought for Walmart. It was something I got on sale in a clearance area. And I also used my edge, what is that? My edges cartridge with my Eclipse, and I used the fleur-de-lis one. There's a fleur-de-lis one in here somewhere, and that's the one that I used. Here it is. Yep. And once I did that, I just layered it on top, just on this edge here, and I added, this was actually a mold that I had bought, and I just wasn't really too concerned about it being circular or a perfect circle. All I did was I just took it out, made it, and put it in the oven for 10 minutes on 300, and I just, put some Rub and Buff on top of it, and I used, you see two different colors of gold on it. One is a metallic marker and the other is the Rub and Buff, and that's on both of them there. And I also added some of these little brass or bronze little studs. These are actually some sticker back stud embellishments that I got from Michaels. These are these. And And here I cut this out with my Eclipse. I used one of my phrases. I actually used vellum to cut the gold part, and then I did a shadow in the black. This is also vellum as well. But I wanted to do something a little different, and what I ended up doing was I used crackle accents on it. As you can see, I used crackle accents, and I didn't like the way it was looking, so I put another coat of crackle accents, and then I distressed it with black soot to give it like a more dingy tone to it. And I actually like the little dingy look. And I went over with glossy accents. So, and with the glossy accent, the crackled part won't flake. And down here is the more ladylike portion of it. And what I did is I still distressed everything with black soot and the gold rubbing buff. But instead of using burlap, I used lace on the sides. And I had bought some rosette trim today. And it's very bright, and I didn't really want the bright tone. So what I did was I sprayed, instead of spraying a color on it, I sprayed the Heirloom Gold Perfect Pearl spray mist on it to give it this tone. And I add some in my I Am Roses flowers, the tiny roses, and I forgot what this one is. I put them up already. And I put those on there, and I use the metallic pen to go over some of the petals to accent some of them. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. And I also made some, I had made a mold with some flat back pearls, the little sticky back ones, and I just made a mold of it. And what I did was I took some of the same clay that I made these embellishments with, and I just put the clay in there, and then I just you know, rub some rubbing buff on them, and they are quite dimensional. They stick out like a sore thumb. So there it is, and they're two different heights. And here I have a You and Me. This was actually a white, so I went over with old paper to give it a duller tone. And these came out of the Bella Boutique stack, and that's one of the little stickers, as well as this flourish that's on here. And let me see if I can move over some closer to the light. But guys, this is pretty much all that I did, and I felt as though I did pretty good with bringing the masculine and the femininity together in one card. I haven't done the back yet. Well, I haven't put my little label on it, but I will. Oh, and I also made a hat pin with some beads that I had, and this is a heart-shaped bead. These are some stamens that I bought from Michaels, and so I used the I Am Rose and Natural Skeletons leaves. And I really do like the way that it turned out. It screams vintage to me, and I really do like it. And you know, I really want to do something for me and my husband, but the thing is that I don't like certain things hanging on the wall. If it's going to be something on the wall, it has to be a shelf, and maybe, you know, the little vases are, you know, little knick-knack type things. I don't like photos on the walls. So, but that is it. That is all that I have to share today as far as the card. And I hope you guys like it. Please leave any comments. Let me know if anything needs to be added to it, because I feel as though something needs to go in here or maybe there, but I don't know. But it looks finished, but then again, you know, I'm too critical of my own stuff. But let me know if anything needs to be done or if it just needs to be left alone. Alright, well guys, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, just feel free to do so. If you have any questions, just send me a message. Thanks for watching. Bye.